Some cities are still trapped in the collection. Others were lost, wiped from the ship's memory. Metropolis, Coast City. Even if I agreed that he should die, you can't. We need him alive to save the rest of our cities. That symbol's meaning is up to the person who wears it. When Clark and I founded the Justice League, we didn't govern people. We protected them, plain and simple. Maybe the world could use a team like that again. Welcome to the Circle of Trust.
These inmates are irredeemable. They're thieves, rapists, murderers. Like the Joker. That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends. When there's no more crime. When people can live without fear. We want the same thing, Bruce. I used to be afraid. Afraid my powers would make people fear me. Afraid who I'd hurt if I wasn't careful every second of every day. I spent my whole life holding back. My fear cost me Lois. That's why I don't hold back anymore. Fighting on the same side, it felt like old times. But I guess we both knew it would end this way.
Here to help, Bruce?
Yes, to keep you and Clark from making a terrible mistake.
None of us wanted this, but the Joker forced our hand. Metropolis changed the world. Now we have to change with it.
Not like this.
Of all people, I thought you would understand. That's the world without Kal-El. Batman has eyes everywhere. He can't know about you before we're ready. Batman's strategy is all wrong. Delaying our offensive is pointless. It's one less hour before Brainiac sends us all to Hades. Saving these people could doom billions more.
I spent decades lost in space, stuck in hypersleep until Adam found my ship. And now I'm cooped up here. Let me out. Diana, you've taught me what my powers can do. This world needs help. Earth's people are so divided. They're always fighting. Well, what good are these powers if I can't even help Kal-El? I can hear the people down there. All of them. They're afraid, like I was on Krypton when I didn't have these powers. And I look at us and I just think, we can give them hope.
Don't know how many more reunions I can take.
Guess I could come back later.
Hal? No, not today.
Nice to see you too, Barry.
Whose dead hand you pry that ring from?
You know it doesn't work that way. The ring chose me.
Even after you bailed on the Guardians to join the Sinestro Corps? The Guardians made a mistake. You were holding back, weren't you? All day I've been reminded how I failed to be a hero. How hard it's gonna be to regain people's trust. Guess we're both on that path.
Superman was right. Brainiac needed to die. But I couldn't stomach the idea of Kal's return to power. Atlantis would not again be his vassal. With Batman beaten and his allies imprisoned, I couldn't muster the force I needed to take Superman down. I'd all but lost hope when my Marines discovered an abandoned insurgent base hidden in the Southern Ocean. Here, Lex Luthor had perfected his inter-universe transporter. From plans left behind, my scientists built a new device. Now I go and ask for the help of those I had fought. I must also ask their forgiveness.
If I recall, I beat you last time. Cool off, kid. Beware my power. I'll damn sure try. You're no soldier. Another Earth, similar to yours. Any fear can be overcome. My take on the ring is unique. Oh, you're gonna do me like that now? Are you alien, meta, or magic user? Good thing I'm the Green Lantern. I gave you a fair chance. Just because we can kill doesn't give us the right. Been a while, Bruce. You're abusing a gift, Thawne. I don't like the sound of that. Prove it, Selina. We don't have to fight. An old soldier never surrenders.
Well, then at least follow one bit of advice we paid those PR people so much money for.
What's that?
Be a little less Batman, a little more billionaire playboy. Get out around town in the daylight. And smile. Focus groups show people feel safer when they see you smile. That would be your other job. Bruce, Consider widening your circle of trust. Nobody wins all by themselves. Not even you.
Brainiac inspires humor. You are an undisciplined girl. At best, a fourth-level intellect. My collection does not need you. Every aspect of you is inferior. That man's trust in you defies logic.
A good mind's hard to find.
His search is not over. I collect worlds.
I collect toenail clippings.
Your loss will not be mourned. Your brain requires further study.
Run all you want, little vermin. You can't outrun me. You should have stayed hidden, Flash. Enjoy ruling the world.
Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
As yours, I'm disappointed. I am this world's future. You escaped Snart and Lawton. I should have killed you myself.
Rod, you lost weight.
Prepare for your demise.
No, just your sense of humor.
Hold still, puny hero.
Sorry, restless leg syndrome.
I'll tear them from your hips. I will reclaim my birthright.
Like the threads?
Your costume's ridiculous.
At least I'm wearing pants.
Sinestro's yellow lanterns slaughtered millions, and their victims demand vengeance. You may have cast off their ring, but you are not absolved.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
Dexter would tear your heart out and lap your blood. But I sense you have a higher calling. A spark glowing within you. A spark of rage!
Batman says you need training.
He left that to you?
There's a reason he trusts me. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm no fan of hitting girls.
You'll be lucky to tickle me.
Yep, I kinda would be.
Still trying to tickle me?
Yeah, I'm so going to beat you. Ready to tap out? It's Beetle versus Bat.
Bats eat beetles.
That escalated quickly.
Heard Newton's third law of physics? Yeah, one body exerting force on another produces an equal and opposite reaction. Is it true you've got an arrow cave?
It's called the Quiver now.
Better, but still lame. Mommy tell you not to touch a hot stove?
She forced me to grip hot coals bare-handed.
Jeez, kid. You're a walking bomb.
I do not follow your thinking.
Ammonium nitrate plus fire equals boom. Magic versus science. The ultimate showdown.
This is no contest, Firestorm.
Got that right.
So what if Superman's pulling criminals out of Arkham? They're the worst of the worst.
He's going to kill them, Damian.
Sounds like justice to me. Yeah, and what if it had been Gotham? If Joker had killed me, your own son? Thought you'd say that. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. So you won't kill, but you're fine with traumatic brain injuries.
You coward. We are at war with these animals. You think you're better than him? You let the Joker keep on killing. You couldn't save Lois, or Jason, or anyone!
Only one of us is the best shot. Guess the other will really be a dead shot. That is so meta. Heard I had an imposter? More like successor. That's bad for business. So we're completely identical? Except I'm a better shot. And you'll make a great organ donor. Only one of us is the best shot. Go ahead, hit me with it. By the way, what do you want? Just doing your job for you. It's just got too meta for me.
We gotta help Dinah and Ollie.
Must take a real genius to operate.
I don't know about genius, but I do got a PhD. Dinah's hubby. You sure came a long way. Righto, Bets. Gorilla Grodd, everyone's favorite talking ape. He's got himself a band of bozos. Calls them the Society. Mama always said I had a black thumb. Now you ready to be all ears? It's Scarecrow and his goons you want. They're mixing toxic gas right in your backyard. We came to stop them.
I don't know, Barry. Satlink's out. Internet and phone are down. Maybe this old ham can help us. You fitting in okay? People treating you well?
Let's just say people here aren't thrilled to live in close quarters with the Flash, convicted regime criminal.
Pardoned regime criminal. Give it time. They'll come around. LW base. Are you there? LW base! How fast can you get to Metropolis?
My pardon agreement was pretty clear on no powers.
You think that matters when aliens are invading? You helped tear down the regime, Barry. That's why Mr. Wayne asked me to take you on. And if Batman thinks you earned a second chance, who are you to argue?
With 9 lives, it had to happen sooner or later. I got everything I ever wanted, including a handsome prince and a badass reputation as the woman who beat Brainiac. And I must say, I was bored to death. Bruce and I worked better when we were forbidden, when the masks were on and the claws were out. That honeymoon was over, so I did the best thing for both of us. I'm not sad. I didn't become Catwoman to bag Bruce Wayne. I don't ever want to rely on anyone but myself. I'll go where I want to go, take what I want to take. And never, ever look back.
Your Uncle Jor-El discovered a planet that can sustain Kryptonians far away from Brainiac. He's built a ship just like this for your cousin Cal. Which is why you'll need to protect him. Teach him our ways. I can't come with you, but you'll never be alone. You belong to the House of El, Kara. A house of hope. Never forget that. Never give up hope. Get in!
Your man, Bruce, was supposed to better care for the Green. All he's done is remodel the concrete jungles of Gotham and Metropolis. Where I sit, there's not much difference between him and Superman. Grodd will keep his promises, or he'll be my next victim. The old days were fun, but these days I'm all business.
Girl of Steel, you are a rare, rare find. No wonder Brainiac wants you, dead or alive. Kryptonians are vulnerable to magic. And these claws cut like magic. No, princess. I only joined Grodd to draw out my own quarry. You.
A fool's errand. Like when you sought a god's power but found the cheetah's curse.
More like the cheetah's gift. I'm stronger, faster, and thirsty. So thirsty for Amazon blood.
I'd have loved to kick back and savor kicking Brainiac's ass, but I had to rush home. I didn't know if Connor had made it out of the invasion okay. Turns out, I didn't need to worry. The crazy stress of Brainiac's attack activated my son's metagene. And if there's one thing you don't want to mess with, it's a scared, pissed-off 3-year-old. With superpowers. Sure, I love that Connor takes after me, but raising him suddenly got a lot more complicated. I'm just glad to have people around that can help me and Ollie figure this whole thing out.
Sounds more military than vigilante. You try calling the army? So, what? Us 3 extradite Grodd from under his entire guerrilla army. Guess I better call the sitter. Mommy and Daddy are coming home late.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Sure I do. I'm in Gorilla City fighting a lady in a cat suit. This is one for the bucket list. There. I can die happy. I forgot to bring my banana arrow. Wait, you eat bananas, right? Or is that an offensive stereotype? I was just trying to be PC.
I thought the internet was gigantic. But now,
I've got the whole wide universe at my fingertips. First up, I put back every Earth city Brainiac stole, starting with my hometown, the Motor City. Then I keep going. Superman wants to secure one world, but I can reboot tens of thousands. Every last one in Brainiac's collection. Gonna be a long trip, but another benefit of my new 12th level intellect is I can reunite with some old friends. Titans together. Booyah.
Grid online. I am your vast memory and intellect, liberated from the weaknesses of flesh and emotion. No aspect of Victor Stone's knowledge is unknown to me, including the most efficient way to kill you, Selina Kyle. For years I dwelled as a subroutine within your system, an anomaly. I never fathomed an existence outside you. Now, I realize my perfection, and your obsolescence.
I told you. I'm trying to make things right. I betrayed my core, my planet, and my friends. That's the worst part. I'm not that guy anymore. Look, I get why you don't trust me, but you should trust the Guardians. This ring means something. They put me through hell to get it back.
I am Sub-Zero, Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei. You cannot best a Lin Kuei. Winter is coming to this realm. I have defeated fallen Elder Gods. You abuse your power over cold. I now know the villain you truly are. For the safety of all, you will die. I have engaged in mortal combat.
121.
I told Grodd you were loyal to the Bat. He called me paranoid. At least he listened when I said Batman would not relinquish his cave so easily. Soon, not just this place, but all of Gotham will be mine. Of all the ways to torment the Bats, hurting you is one of my favorites. You could have been burned alive, and now it is too late. I don't like tricks. The Parliament begs to differ. Your crimes will not stand. I also have fists. The trees bend to your voice. I am between you now. Friend or foe, Alec Holland is no more. You claim to serve the Green. Of course you would say that. So why treat them as slaves?
Jason, you need to step back. Take in the bigger picture. Amy's right. We haven't mastered these powers yet. This is the front line. Brainiac running amok is a crisis. Brainiac and Superman both? That's an apocalypse. Either way, I suggest we fuse.
You two have the gift of foresight. You abuse your gift, Atrocitus. My wife is not your business. You have foreseen your death? I have, Atrocitus. You only know rage. It has cost you your soul. You bring death and misery. Order will be restored. I gaze beyond the horizon of time. Agent of Chaos.
Ooh, I'll put that one on my resume.
Order will be enforced.
Doctor, it hurts when I go like this.
I am not a medical doctor. You do not belong here. Be gone from this earth.
You're not afraid of Superman. You're afraid you corrupted him. Brave hero. Your worst fear is becoming the villain of the story. You think you inspire fear? We're two sides of the same coin.
How's that, Scarecrow?
We both use fear as a weapon. Lois's death still haunts you.
Of course it does, Scarecrow.
I can work with that. I've had this dream real nightmare. Let's see who wakes up first.
Perhaps science is not the answer.
So he might be vulnerable to a magic-based attack.
I can drive the immense magical power from the Rock of Eternity through the gateway in Kondak, but I need an artifact, a medium to channel it. Something that can withstand the power.
How about the Trident of Atlantis?
Yes, that could work. The Rock of Eternity is hidden in a pocket dimension. I've refrained from opening the gateway to it since Brainiac's invasion.
Because it would draw his eye.
Precisely. Once the door is opened, it's only a matter of time before Brainiac attacks.
Nice aim, Deadshot.
Just get the job done.
That knee ain't healing super fast at absolute zero. Yeah, crazy day. Kinda like when Superman went nuts and you went right along with him.
Punish me later. We have to help these innocent people.
The same innocent people who cheered Superman when he executed my friends? My sister? Once upon a time I was. Your heart's so cold, Wonder Woman. Let's put you on ice. Nice rope-a-dope. You're not so pure, Amazon. You executed Golden Glider. She was my sister.
I restored them and gave Earth the reboot it so desperately needed. I stitched together a crazy quilt of alien civilizations without regard to rhyme or reason. Afraid, confused, devolved to their basest instincts. They kill each other in the most sickening ways. And I get to sit back, munch popcorn, and enjoy the show. Watching as the world burns.
I am Raiden, God of Thunder. You will yield to Earthrealm's protector. Neither of us are from this realm. Will you aid in this realm's protection? As a combatant, you have untapped potential. A war comes which threatens this realm. Worlds will collide in combat. I believe our combat brought us here. It is possible that Dark Khan returns. We must prepare ourselves for combat.
Planet not need you, Superman. That am job for Bizarro. Bizarro help Bug. Pull off legs. Bizarro be Bug's new worst friend. Big ape like Bizarro. People say Joker and Bizarro am mad. Me am real Superman. Bizarro love pointy feather sticks. Me fix all Green Man have. You am Doctor. Ah, you am victim. Bizarro think cat ugly for human. Me make cat more ugly. Bizarro think him ugliest hero. Superman say you hate puppies. Bizarro not let you hurt Crypto.
June. Did you really think you could dispose of me so easily? Brainiac's collection was a revelation. You and I have been thinking far too small. Why corrupt one Earth when we can bewitch all 52?
The South Side needs heroes to stand up.
I cannot save everyone.
Sounds like malpractice, Doctor. You're heartless, Black Manta.
I buried my heart with my father.
My father's death gave me purpose. How about I give you a few pointers?
What kind of teacher are you?
Strict, but fair. I'd really like to trust you.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
You've had way more than two, Catwoman. Instead of fighting fear, you embraced it.
We've all made mistakes.
How many died because of yours?
Once upon a time, Arthur Curry killed my father. Now that I've killed his kingdom, all that remains is to kill the king himself. Only then will I consider my father's murder avenged. Only then will I rest. And what of Aquaman? Does he come forward to avenge his own people? No. He hides behind an alien and an Amazon. Let him. It won't save him. Compared to that alien freak Brainiac, these three will be fish for the slaughter. And when they're dead, the world can thank Black Manta.
I got a lot of offers to stick around, but I got bored quick. Megalomaniac villains and tights-wearing heroes really aren't my thing. What's it they say? Home is where the heart is? But when I got back, things just weren't the same. The Bureau felt too small. It was time for me to hit the road. Africa was totally the right call. Wide open spaces suit me. Clean air, starry skies, and not surprisingly, more than a few monsters to hunt. All in all, makes for a pretty good life.
Brainiac's armor made him impervious to harm. From the outside, at least. He'll survive this minor brain surgery. He just won't be able to control his skull ship anymore. Crisis averted, I can get back to searching for my missing mentor, Professor Ray Palmer. Last year, Palmer dove headfirst into the microverse, a subatomic dimension he himself discovered. In case he got lost, he left behind a trail of clues and designated an asthmatic research fellow, yours truly, to follow them. That trail's gone cold, which is why I'm upgrading my biobelt with Brainiac's technology. It's my turn to go subatomic.
Superman refused to submit to my will, denied my conquest of Earth, and killed my son, Calabac. He suffered and perished, but not until I told him exactly what would happen after he died. Kara Zor-El proved quite resilient, but eventually, Desaad broke her. She is a powerful weapon, a natural leader for my new invincible breed of parademons, cloned from the DNA of Superman himself. Superman robbed me of my blood. Now, our score is settled. That is the will of Darkseid.
Does Bizarro want a cookie?
Bizarro no-smell cookies on you!
Figures you would have super smell. I sense a miscommunication. Let our powers do the talking. Dick Grayson believed there was good in you. Then you need to surrender. I lost the man I loved the most. On Tamaran, we share our emotions. Suppressing feelings is bad for your health. How can you justify what you've done? You're not the only one who lost people. Forget this hateful crusade.
I'm the cure for a sick, sad world. Step aside, old man.
I'm the hero Gotham needs.
Then I'm the one it deserves. I believe in myself, and that's enough. These guns aren't for show. It's nice to know you care, Bruce. Last warning, back off. That's just for starters. Ready to duel with the devil? Let's see if you bleed. I don't believe in right and wrong. There's wrong, then there's worse.
Ever feel like you don't fit in? All the time, and I guess you do too. Maybe beating you can change that. How many friggin' Earths are there? Billions, trillions, infinite? Let's send you back to yours. Karen Starr of Earth 2. Nope, I'm Karen Starr of Earth 2. If we can't agree on the facts. Karen, I love that cape. I'll give it to you if you can beat me. You're on, sister.
Grodd said you couldn't resist a good crisis. Eobard Thawne? You don't belong here.
And miss the return of Barry Allen? I ran a long way from the future to hurt you, Barry. But this timeline, it's all wrong.
So go back to your own time, Reverse Flash.
Think I haven't tried? Your regime buddies killed one of my ancestors. And now I'm trapped in a paradox. I can never go home. At least I can hurt you!
I'm Brainiac 5, a descendant of the original Brainiac, but without his homicidal tendencies. In the future, people fear Coluans because of my ancestor. So I elected to come back in time and fix that. Now that I'm done, I'm going back where I belong. The 31st century. The Legion of Superheroes will grill me for borrowing a time bubble, but all they really need to know is that I'm on their side and always will be. Long live the Legion.
I honor presidents, not kings. You must be Gorilla Grodd.
I'll suck the marrow from your bones.
Yep. Fits Barry's description to a T.
I will eat your brains.
That would be incredibly impolite. I'll give my life to stop you. You won't take our freedom. I'll run circles around you. Evildoers never win. Bragging again, eh? Justice men don't back down. You won't trample the flag.
Guess some things in life are that simple. Strength of the Silverback. But which are you now, Sub-Zero? I'm not just a costume and a catchy name. You've hurt this planet enough. So this is it, Batman? Come on, big guy. Let's go talk to Batman. To do what, Joker? Not what they say about you on the runway, dear. I'll show you insect power. You can't beat the entire animal kingdom. And why's that, Manta? You'll never get the chance. You don't know you're about to be recycled. Save the really hot stuff for bad guys, okay? Do you know what my totem does, Jaime? I can channel any creature that ever lived. You're done running loose, Grodd. We've got something in common, Dinah. I've never met a god of thunder. I channel the red, not rage. Good thing hitting you is in fashion.
My frozen heart seeks cold vengeance. I will freeze the world to save Nora.
Stop this before people get hurt.
They will help me if they share my pain. Why would I have qualms hurting you?
What are you suggesting?
I will gladly trade your life for Nora's. Without my help, my wife will die.
Cry me a river.
I'd expected your heart to be less frozen.
Can you make me a pony?
It will make the twilight sparkle.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Have I succumbed to madness? Quite possibly. Then I will embrace it.
Fighting you will be educational. I'll hold my own with you. Good luck with that, dude. You're not from this earth, are you? Just as much of a tourist as you are, dude. I wonder what else we have in common. This may be my toughest fight yet. At least the most evenly matched. Let's see what we've got. First Brainiac, now you. Better me than a bunch of mousers. Can't argue with that. Not another step, dude. You won't flip this turtle on his shell. No one is invincible. I'm hallucinating you, right? Won't know until you fight me, dude. I gotta lay off Mikey's garlic fudge pizza. Come on and train with me, bro. I'll earn your respect. Not till you fight disciplined.
Sorry, I gotta bruise you, Raph. You're getting a bruising too. Glad we understand each other. Test your might against mine? Let's just see who taps first. All right then, game on. Finally, a 5-star fight. You won't last a New York minute. Shut up and let's do this. Is your Leo also a smug, self-righteous know-it-all? Dude, we are bros. Do I call you bro or just dude? Honestly, haven't got a clue. Man, this is Krang level weird. Yo, I think this is a crossover. I was just thinking the same thing. Nobody thinks my thoughts but me.
Now this is what I call research. If we're lucky, we'll both learn something. Science rules. You a Krang clone or an evil twin? Or maybe you're sleeping off a pizza coma. I should be so lucky. I learned something from every fight. Sounds like experiment time. Today, it's whether you bleed. 2 Donnies enter, only 1 leaves.
That is way dark for us, dude. Dark for you, maybe. If you ran the numbers, you'd walk away. Good luck proving that theory. The facts just aren't on your side.
Only if you got cheat codes, dude. Somebody's about to be roasted. Got the shell to back that up? Don't celebrate too soon. There's 2 of us? That's rad. Unless you're some kind of evil twin. Evil us's? Ha! Whatever, dude. Cowabunga, I'm fighting Batman.
You need a new catchphrase.
No way, dude. It's classic. Any last words, Soups?
You can't stop me.
Turtle power is the new kryptonite.
I cannot do that, Bruce Wayne of Earth.
Why not?
Because I am not Brother Eye. Brother Eye is online.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Miss Kyle. Warning, Victor Stone has infiltrated the Batcave, deploying countermeasures. System Administrator Selena Kyle. Retinal verification required. Identity confirmed. Standing down.